Hello, Donna. I can see you're already there and having lovely weather in Canada. Is Dawn with you as well? So hello to you both. As you're coming in, please make sure that you say hi. Make sure you're a subscriber. So if you do happen to catch me live here on YouTube, you are able to comment. I do have some restrictions there because I did have a few problems a while ago. So I have restricted my live comments to subscribers only, and touch wood, so far so good. So for those of you who haven't joined us before, hello, my name is Ellen Woodbridge and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator on the Central Coast of New South Wales in Australia. So I am north of Sydney and we are having a spectacular day today. I have been out and joined a girlfriend for coffee for a belated birthday catch-up, which was very, very nice, and I've come home and got ready for you guys. So hello, Miss Margine, how are you? I do have I'm trying to see, this is, I've got no video, but I can see, there we go. We have my feed going now, and I swear I had muted that, but I hadn't. Thank you, Bev. Thank you. I've had a lovely birthday week that I think is going into a birthday month. But that's okay. December is crazy and I totally get that. So I'm having a family dinner tonight and I'm catching up with the girlfriend tomorrow night. So, you know, it's all happening. Welcome, Kathy. How are you? So today we are doing Christmas cards. So on Tuesday we did a birthday card because I made myself one and I love it. And I wonder if I can show you. They are my birthday cards right there. So they're sitting right there and I can enjoy them. And the one I made on Tuesday is right there. Hello, Mr. Bobby. So these are my birthday cards. I received, I think I received 6 cards in the mail today. 3 were Christmas cards, which I will show you later in the Christmas season, and I've got my birthday cards there, which I will show you because they are still filtering in. I know I'm definitely waiting one from the US. Hey, Charmaine, I'm waiting for one from the US, and she's very disgruntled because one that was posted the same day I received like a week before my birthday, and her one hasn't turned up. So she goes, I hope it turns up, but that's okay. All good. So we're going from birthday to Christmas today, and we have quite an elegant, simple card. 2 colors, vanilla, copper. That's all we're using on this card, and we are using the Framed and Festive stamp set. So this is an exclusive stamp set that is only available as part of the Fitting Florettes promotion. So this one is only available. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Shaz. This is only available through till the 4th of January. Hello, Elizabeth. So it's not a part of the bundle, but it's designed to coordinate with the bundle. So this bundle is available until the end of April. We got it early, yay. And we have this stamp set, which is better shown in real life. And the other exclusive products are the designer series paper and the gold swirls. So these 3 items are available while stocks last. I think the gold swirls have already sold out in other markets, not in Australia. And yeah, the paper's just stunning. I have shown the paper in some other videos. So if you go into my channel and you search for florettes, it will show you all the cards that I have made on video using it. Now, I had, where did I put that? I was going to use a specific, I didn't pull it out. I was going to use a specific embossing folder with you, and this is the Whimsical Woods. I can't use it with you. I'm not going to use it with you because this is one of the items that is already sold out. So we do have items from our July to December mini catalogue on its last chance list, and this is already sold out. So I am substituting this gorgeous embossing folder, which in Australia you can't purchase. So we'll just put this over here. Yep, it didn't fall off. Hello, Miss Sheila. And we are substituting it for the Merry Melody embossing folder. I also had to borrow plates to be able to make this card today because I have lost off the face of the earth my base plate. So I have ordered a new set, but I don't expect them to come till just before Christmas. So for this embossing folder, I really need to use my main machine. Are you guys able to see my video? Because today I can't see my own video. This is totally bizarre. Bizarre. I can see all the comments, but I can't see the video on my replay screen. Aha! I had to reopen it. I know, you would tell me if you couldn't see me. It's just I couldn't see me. Yes, good, awesome. So to go with the framed and festive, I have already pre-cut some things from the framed florets dies. Now these are the other product that is carrying over, and these are gorgeous. And the other thing is the brushed metallic adhesive dots, because we have some brass ones in there. So we have, oh, not brass, copper. So we have gold, copper, and a brass, a rustic metal. So that's what we are using today. I still have my Stampin' sitting here. I have it all set up to stamp the insides of my Christmas cards, but no time this morning. We're not even using the Stampin' today. So the card we are making is this beauty. As I said, we are substituting the embossing folder. So you can see I have used the Whimsical Woods there, but we are using the Merry Melody because everyone loved the Whimsical Woods enough that they went and bought it. So I think that's all I had to show you before we start card making. So let's turn around. I have pinned in the comments the link to my online store. So if you want any of the amazing clearance items, because we do have some previously retired items on our clearance rack, and we have the last chance list. So there is so much to get at the moment, and I'd also love you to take advantage of my mystery envelopes. So I have 10 envelopes. I have less than that now, but I started with 10 envelopes, and there is a prize in every envelope, and to redeem one of those, I just need an order of $90, and you get to redeem a prize. And when all envelopes are sold, I am giving away a brand new mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So that is what I'm up to at the moment. So let's flip around. I'll turn off the lights and we will start making this. So we're using copper embossing powder, copper foil sheets, and actual dry embossing. So we're doing all the embossing, all the shine today, and I hope you enjoy this. So please tell me if you have the stamp set and or the embossing folder, okay, because this is such an easy card to reproduce. So once you have all the bits done, it is very, very easy to reproduce. Sorry, move that cord out of the way. Let's do a little bit, ooh, too much zoom. Too much. I think that's good. Maybe a bit more. My screen and what I actually see on my computer are two very different things. So I think that's good. Oh. David. I need, and I cannot reply from my phone, otherwise I will lose it. So just bear with me. Lavender. Lav. Can you please text Owen and say, yes, he can watch that movie, but I can't reply from my phone because I'm live. Is that okay? Okay. What? Owen is allowed to watch that movie, but I can't reply off my phone because I'm live. Can you take an antihistamine, please? Okay. Children's lives are sorted. Terrible when you're actually filming off the device that you can't reply on. Oh, you have both Margine. So Margine will be making this card at some stage. Okay, so I have all the products and I have some little bitty bobs in here. So I have pre-done 2 cards. So let's make the 2 cards that I have pre-done today. So I've just done the die cutting. So the copper circle that I used on Tuesday's video is the piece that I didn't need from this card, which I thought was very good, using it straight away. I will show you the pieces I have used. So I used this inner frame to create this gorgeous ornate look, and I have used this one here and it creates 2 pieces. You've got the inner oval frame and you've got the outer frame, and we will be using both today, okay? And we need to emboss these 2 pieces, which will be 2 quick go-throughs on the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So we may start with that while we have a fairly clear surface. Note the word fairly. Oh, I grabbed 3 card fronts. I only needed 2. Okay, so let's just pop all this stuff off to the side. Grab the embossing folder, grab the machine, and I need plates. Okay. Okay, do you think I can grab the plates? The answer is no. I cannot actually. I only need this plate, and I need this one, and I've got, oh, do you know what? I don't need a clear plate at all because this is a 3D embossing folder. 3D embossing folder. So when we look at the base plate, for a 3D embossing folder, we need plate 1, which is the one I'm holding, and we need plate 4. And then we put the paper and the embossing folder inside. So let's open up our platform here. Put number 1 down, which, as I said, I borrowed from my amazing upline, who has lent this to me for the weekend, which is awesome. She is away for the weekend. And just crank that through. This cranks through so easily. Now, I didn't even particularly check that was straight. We are a little crooked, but do you know what? It doesn't really matter. And I used the very edge because I often have issues getting the music right way up, but because I've got the treble clefs on the very edge, I can get this right way up because I don't read sheet music. Lavender reads sheet music, but not me. So we're going to line this up. Sorry, I just need to take it off screen for a millisecond. And pop. Do you think anything wants to work today? And that answer is no. Okay, so close that over, pop that in, and the music embossing folder will work just as well. But when I designed these cards, I didn't know what was on the last chance list. So who here has taken advantage of the last chance list? Because some of those items are like up to 60% off, which is just crazy. Just absolutely crazy, crazy savings. Okay, so I have my 2 embossed pieces that are the right way around. So technically we are finished with the dies. So I will just pop that up there later for later. That is fine. And the embossing folder. Okay, let's go back to our card and see what is next. So next, I think I'm going to take our oval pieces. We're going to stamp and emboss our sentiment, because this is us doing all our messy things first and then we can assemble. So I have my embossing additions kit here, and this embossing additions kit isn't retiring. This is carrying over, which is amazing. So with the additions kit, you get an embossing buddy, you get a brush which you use to brush out the tray, and you get tweezers to hold on to your piece of paper, which is great. At the moment, with my hand strength, I do find it they're a little snug for me to do, but that is because I have hand issues. Okay, so we have Versamark, which we used on Tuesday's video as a watermark ink, so not as an embossing ink. And I have grabbed out our metallics Stampin' Emboss powder. So this has gold, silver and copper, which is the one we actually need for today. I also have a scrap piece of paper because I'm not going to use the tray. I normally use the tray for like if I'm doing multiple projects, but these are pretty quick and simple. So that is what I am going to use today. And I'm just going to pop under my silicone mat here. Actually, that is fine. I'm going to use my silicone mat for some, to get a really good stamped image. So powder this up, and I will also, while we're doing this, I'm also going to heat up my machine just a bit. Actually, I'm too early with all of this because I haven't even got the stamp out. So what I was thinking, 'tis the season. Do I use 'tis the season to be jolly, or may this season be filled with, I think 'tis the season to be jolly, because it just makes it a bit less formal and it fits so beautifully in our piece. So let me see. Well, as I drop this. Yes, I am using a larger block, and I shall explain in a second why I am using this larger block. It will all make sense if I can unscrew this. So I'm just leaving that very carefully there. I have already done, and I may just do it again, just wiped this over because I have handled these pieces. I do actually have my water here today, so I'm going to make sure this is inked up really, really well, because we have one shot to get this image, because I am not using the Stamparatus. So I'm going to leave this here for a couple of seconds to transfer, and I just need to knock this off. I'm going to bring this in, and I would have been smart if I had done both together, but alas, that has not happened. So I do kind of leave this here to sit for a second, do a tap off, and I just have a few little stray bits, but look, I'm fairly happy with that. It's not perfect, and that's okay. Now, all I do with this is I just funnel it into the middle and straight back into the bowl. So our second one, I'm going to repeat all of these steps. As I said, if I had been smart, I would have had both of these prepped and ready to rock and roll, but that isn't my style today. So has everyone finished their Christmas cards? Please someone tell me no, so I feel a little better, because I have only given my team members who I saw on Sunday Christmas cards. That is it. Okay, so I'll bring back, this piece, because we're also not embossing a huge area. So just give that a chance to adhere to the ink. Give it a flick to remove any excess. I have no stray embossing powder on that one, or maybe a little piece in the S, but no one saw that, did they? Lucky that all saved on there. Yeah, there was just a little bit of embossing powder missing from there. Sometimes doing it twice just gives really nice coverage. That is much better coverage than my first try. So, oh, and we have a whole lot where my finger was. Now, I am going to use my brush just on that. Okay, pop that there. We are going to deal, I'm going to be very smart and put the lid on this so I don't cover it in embossing powder. Try and scoop that up as well as I can. I am going to remove the silica mat, bring this over, that's pretty good. Because I'm not doing any more copper embossing, I'm just going to discard this into my recycling. I am going to be very smart and put the lid straight on this. Now I do have some stray embossing powder that you can see. Look, if anyone is expecting an overseas Christmas card from me, it ain't coming before Christmas unless all the postal services are amazing. So I'm just using a microfiber cloth to get rid of that excess. So that was a nice easy cleanup. I do just keep that microfiber cloth. So bring in our heat tool, give it a bit of a preheat, and I am going to use my tweezers just to hold onto the piece so I can move my hand way back and not get burnt. So I just want to keep this moving. As I said, this is the one that's not stamped perfectly, but it's going to look amazing anyway, because this embossing folder in just a few seconds is going to start melting and give us a beautiful look. There we go. We can just see it changing. So I do make sure that everything is heated kind of evenly first. Okay, and as soon as that is completely melted, I move it, I stop heating it, because you can overheat it, and that's when the embossing powder starts seeping into the paper, and that's not what we want. Okay, I just spied another couple of pieces of embossing powder. Okay, now on to the second. So I always do a heat of the whole surface. That just does stop some of the buckling that we can get of this piece. There we go, and it is melting. It's a magic trick, I swear. Okay, just all over, and that is done. Ah, Donna, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'll do it tomorrow, and then stuff happens. Stuff just happens. Do you know what? I may take them all. I have a hospital appointment tomorrow, so I will be held captive as part of my appointment. So I shall do it then. Sorry, I'm looking at my card because I actually can't remember how I did this. So we'll leave these here to cool down for just a second. Just a nanosecond. So these frames go with this, okay, and then this frame is going to be stuck directly. Actually, I still have a few pieces that are here, so we're just going to use our take your pick tool. So this tool I have added the brush end to, and the other end I have chosen to have the paper piercer. So then I can grab, I don't know where, yes, I can just grab my little rubbish bin, and I can just loosen these, really. That's all I'm doing, is loosening them. Because they are already cut. This cuts like an absolute dream. So frame 1 is perfect. I think frame 2 is already perfect. So I just had those 5 or so bits to poke out. So I did not put adhesive sheet on the back of this. So we're going to do some strategic gluing. Oh. Hello, Roz. How are you? Okay, let me see. Yes, we just have the tinsiest bit of glue at the very top here. There we go. We have a fair bit of glue flowing. So this is why I do often like using my adhesive sheet. So then I can just get any excess glue going. Oh dear word. Okay, this is nearing the end of its life. So I have glue cascading here. So I am opening the other end, and you can see, because I've equaled the air in here, it has stopped cascading out the front. So that's our broad end, and I am now just going to leave it like that. So pop this over here so I don't make so much of a gluey mess. And okay, my treble clefs are the right way. Oh, that is a little off. Whoop. Oh my dear word. Da, 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 da. No, still not right. That is as right as I am going to get it. Wipe off that excess glue. I do have glue on the inside in places, but I'm going to actually be covering the inside, so it doesn't matter. So frame number 2 with gluey hands. Yay! Oh, that's okay, Roz. That's okay. Hello, Brenton. I may actually have an extra video today, which I would likely do tonight because I got a notification of a delivery. Now, I haven't had time this morning to check if that delivery is my pre-order for the upcoming catalogue or not. So all this excess glue that came out earlier, I'm just going to pick up on the end here, and we're going to use it. We're not going to waste it. We're going to pick it up and use it. Okay, now I'm just going to give a little extra squeeze. There we go, just a tinsy bit for this one. Okay, so I do have places where I can pick it up and hopefully get it right. Okay, so try and get this more even than the first one. That's better. Right. Yes, I do want to use my words, but anyway, that's fine. I've tacked that down, and I am going to swap these over. So I'm finished with my silicone mat for the moment, and I'm just going to let the glue dry on there, and then what you do is you just roll it off. Actually, I may need it again, because next step is adding this frame to this. So I'm going to be very, very gentle in just putting just a very thin and barely there layer to that. Now this vanilla circle is larger than our copper circle, so I do have enough room to glue that down, as you can see. And then we're going to dimensional this, but I'm going to be really smart and pick this up with my spatula. That should be adhered. So then we're going next, and I'll just flip sides so there's no wet glue, and we're going to do the next one. Okay, And where's my glue? Right there. And we're going to do the same thing, like very, very, very light. Oops, I may have gone over there. There's no shaking in my hands happening today at all. Right, finished with this glue completely. And then, once again, we just lie this layer over. So you just want to hold it there for a few seconds, just so it does start to adhere. So we've got this one done. Pull that off, and I'm just going to, whoops, pop that one down. Now we're finished with our silica mat. I love the silica mat for the sticky mess is all contained on there. Now we just need to adhere these together, although I do have a little bit of extra glue that I can see on the outside. So I just have an adhesive eraser. Unfortunately, Stampin' Up does not sell them anymore. They're probably one of my most used tools. Okay, I have that. Oh, this is here. Had a whole lot of glue here on the edge. So I just rub it over and it comes off in a goober. But now I can run my finger along there and it does not get stuck. So I know you may not be able to see the glue on these angles, but I can. And I don't want it there. And a tinsy bit up here. Okay. I can still see it just a little bit there. There we go. Got it. Okay, done with our huge F block, which I do, it's perfect to force adhering. Ah, yay. Well, let's not talk about the postal system in Australia at the moment, because I ordered that pre-order on the 1st. The 1st at 12:18 a.m. And it's sat waiting to be picked up. I'm just removing any glue off my surface here. Ready to be picked up for 5 days. But, hey, it's okay. It's fine. It's coming today. My customers will just have to wait longer for their new catalogues in the mail. So if you are in Australia and already don't have a demonstrator, please contact me and I would love to pop a catalogue in the mail to you. That's never an issue. Okay, so some dimensionals on the back of that one, some dimensionals on the back of this one. I may need to add one more in the middle because they are bowing just a titch, but thinking this might be okay. I think it'll be okay, but we shall see. Okay, bring my rubbish bin back in and let's just remove the backers here. Okay, let's get those off the end. Make sure our treble clefs are the right way so we know the music is the right way. And this frame just barely sits inside of these dots. So it's not perfect, but it's close. So that's that one. This is this one. So you can see just with a little bit of prep that you can do watching TV or watching a TV show at your desk. you can really get these together quite quickly. So the only thing I had to do today was doing the dry embossing and the heat embossing. So I've got all the embossing today. Oh, that's off. So this is kind of good that I only place it down, so then I can get it sitting beautifully. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Right. Let's see. Perfect. Third time lucky. So we have our card fronts done. The one thing I didn't grab was card bases. So using the Very Vanilla, I think I did do a whole, this piece is a whole card front. So there's no tinsy little bit. Hello, Corinne. How are you? I'm glad you like these. I'll show you the shine now that we've got them together. The embossed background is the Merry Melody. This one, the original card, is the Whimsical Woods, which is currently sold out in Australia. So yes, so you've got that. Let's do the card bases. So pre-scored thick Very Vanilla cardstock. Bone folder when I can get my fingers around it. So I just want to, so I do pre-score with the Stampin trimmer, halfway point to the card, to the cardstock. So whether depends on if you want top folding or side folding. So I score it, then I cut the piece in half the opposite way. And you can, depending on which way you score and which way you cut, you get landscape or portrait side folding. So obviously these two pieces, I've scored down the length of the piece of paper, and I've cut. So I've scored down the length and then cut in the middle. So that's how I got two card fronts. Hello, Miss Bev. You are a little late, but life happens and that's okay. So we have done some dry embossing with our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I did borrow some platforms so we could do that today. And we have done some heat embossing with our copper embossing powder, and we have used, I'd previously cut with the copper foil sheets, the frames. So I'm really happy with that. Oh no, these are a little bit in. So this one I did a full sheet. These ones I have done slightly smaller. So you'll have to tell me which way you like. If you like them a little bit smaller or you like the full card front look. Hey Donna, how are you? Oh, nice, nice. Oh yes. So you will have a pretty blue mini cut and emboss machine. I have a pretty white one. I don't need a second one, although the new blue one is a bit cute. Now, let me try this again as I get glue on my finger as I do this. I did just feel that. And then we will put our finished embellishments on there. So the two different embossing folders. Just while I finish, tell me, do you prefer the trees or the music? Curious to know, not that I can give you the trees, but yes. Oh, just received your goods from the sale, Donna. That's amazing. So do you share the goodies or do you just watch the videos together, Donna? Because I've got 2 Donna D's, and I know the Donna D I was talking to at the start of the video. I know I like the trees too, Donna, but it's sold out. The last chance list, it's sold out. So we're substituting with our Joy to the World music. It's not even the "'Tis the Season to Be Jolly" song. Yes, I know, Bev, but yeah. Okay, so our finishing touch on this, I call this a very elegant card with just the copper and the very vanilla. You know I'm a colour girl. Yes, exactly, Roz. The music is very formal, where I was doing something fun with the other card. Fun but elegant. Don't know that they really go together. But look, to show you that 2 embossing folders work is perfect. So now just adding some embellishments. Now these coppers technically aren't all the same color copper, but they do work well enough together that you can see they're all copper. Okay, so just adding a few. So just 3. Just 3. Nothing crazy. Just the 3 like that, which I liked. Okay, both are nice. I have the music but not the trees. Okay, Corinne. Okay. And that's okay. We can't all have everything. So this is the one we made today. We have used the Merry Melody. Actually, I'll show you this one. The Merry Melody embossing folder. That's from the annual catalogue. So that is still available. We have used the framed florets dies for this ornate piece, this copper piece, and the oval on the inside, which is from this. But these 2 pieces we have lifted on to, we've lifted with dimensionals, and then we have used the brushed metallic dots to finish the card, and of course we used the copper embossing powder. So I do have shop links in the chat and in the description box below. So this is a look at the embossing folders. And if it is available in America, my original card was using the whimsical woods trees, just for a bit of fun. But let's have a look at these. We used the copper embossing powder. We used the brushed metallic. We did also use the kit. So we use the embossing additions kit that is carrying over. So this isn't going anywhere, which I'm very grateful for because I'm enjoying using it. And of course we used our heat tool. Now the copper embossing powder isn't available by itself, but is available in the metallics pack, which has gold, silver and the copper in it. Okay, so I will show you this one. Yes, I know, Donna, but we had Donna Doring here earlier, and I'm there going, oh, which one is it? Yes. She's not a crafter. Oh, that's lovely. I'm so glad she enjoys the videos anyway. So let me see, sorry, get under here if I can get some of this shine showing. Too much chatting, not enough showing. Trying to get this shine working. Come back, come back. Trying to get it going. There you go. You can, yes, as I tilt it, you can see all that beautiful shine. So I will be back on Tuesday, definitely, with a card making video. You may see me before then. If I do, get my pre-order. I will absolutely pop on here and share with you what I ordered, and hopefully I've got all the papers, and I will be running a paper share as well. Thank you, Donna. See, my two Donna Ds. Thank you, Bev. Thank you. And if you do want to order, I would appreciate if you used my shop link. If you're in Australia, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And I will see you on Tuesday over on Facebook. So have an amazing weekend. I hope the weather is good enough for you all, and we shall see you then. Bye.